Put your eyes back in your head.
I felt like flavor. Flavor.
Pry their eyes open and force them to see the truth. We will skin the sheep and sacrifice the weak. The unholy alliance has arrived.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I don't think I'm in my right mind right now to start this show off the right way. I think Sam, let you go ahead and kick us off. Damn, he just got off.
God damn.
Go ahead, Don. What's going on, man?
Nothing. Just thinking about, man, digging into this banana pudding after seeing Lamar Jackson damn choke the game.
Bro. This man got to turn everything, like everything.
So, hey, man,
Oh goodness.
what y'all think about the game?
Is this your standard? Is this your standard? I hope you were entertained. Gotta love it.
Damn, hold on. Where is Sam at? 'Cause he wanted to get something off his chest and he done hopped off. Man, this was one for the books here, man. As we already seen, the Buffalo Bills have defeated the Baltimore Ravens in a heartbreaking fashion at the end. As we already know, in the state of Baltimore, I think Mark Andrews better have some private security because these Lamar Jackson stands are going to be going ahead. They gonna burn his house down.
No, don't burn it down. Y'all gonna take this bending over with pride.
Hold up. Wait, stop the dick sucking. He's got. Well, how did they get in this predicament to begin with? Do we want to talk about that?
Yes.
Do we want to talk about that, Run Drill?
Yes, we want to talk about it.
But I'm here, goddammit.
Come on, Roscoe, give it to him.
How do you get into that predicament to say in the fucking to begin with to have to come back? Oh, we can talk about that.
First comment I read and already making an excuse. Jesus Christ.
What do we have to do? It's my goddamn time. The Red Reaper is in this motherfucker, so I got a minute and a half, okay?
The floor is yours.
Once I say this shit, I'm gonna let the Red Reaper come in here and scald you motherfuckers. But how the fuck you get in the predicament to begin with? He threw it. He fumbled. Turnover. This is what happened.
It was too cold and snowing outside.
That too. So I'm gonna just step aside and just say that. I'm gonna just step out and let Sam do his thing right now.
Yeah. The thing about it is Buffalo they played an average ass game.
Yep.
So if you look at the way Buffalo played, Baltimore should have beat them by at least 20.
Yeah. Josh did not look good today at all.
This right here.
They said the standard. They called him. They said he was Hall of Fame ready if he retired 3 weeks ago. The bar, the face, as Ryan Clark called him, 2 weeks ago of the mobile quarterback. This is y'all representation.
Nah, he didn't say it was the face of the mobile quarterback. He said he was the face of the quarterbacks.
You know, I'm a little old, so you have to excuse me.
Nah. I just let you know that. Just let you know that. It's all good.
Patrick Mahomes, here's what they think about you. You're not dark enough. You don't wear the right hairstyle. You're not the standard with all your accolades, with all your trophies, with all your Super Bowl visits and wins. You're not the standard. The guy that just laid another egg, multiple MVPs, with 2 turnovers, and not a net. What? 3 first downs in the second half. Patrick, they said this guy was better than you. You know, the guy that's sitting at home, that's on his way home right now, while you finna play in your 7th AFC Championship game. Tied Joe Montana as of yesterday for most playoff wins, 16-2 playoff record. But this motherfucker, who is now 3-5, is the standard at the quarterback position. But I'm a hater. Man, Mike is a hater. K Styles is a hater. Wandrell is a hater. The Unholy Alliance are haters. Because we told y'all know nothing asses. We told y'all, we was pointed out. But no. He is the face. He is the standard. He is the gold manatra. King Dingaling, him motherfucking self, who is sitting at home with a 3-5 playoff record.
Jesus.
This motherfucker just called him King Dingaling.
Wait. Don't
3-5. 3. This motherfucker is 3-5.
Don't you mean a 3-5?
But he is the gold standard at quarterback. Couldn't tell you what an out and up and go route is to save his fucking life, but y'all put motherfuckers like Joe Montana and Peyton Manning, Matt Ryan, and Roger Staubach. Forget all of those Hall of Fame quarterbacks. This goddamn stymy hairdo wearing, Herschel Walker talking motherfucker that just barely got 21,000 yards passing in 8 fucking seasons, whose ass is at home. He finna catch a flight back to Baltimore and go hug his goddamn project speaking ass mama and sit at home again.
Lamar has come home, baby. I love
again. This the motherfucker that y'all said the best quarterback in the NFL, in the history of the NFL, is going home for a 5th fucking time. It is disrespectful dialogue to keep saying this shit while Patrick Mahomes is still playing.
Shut the fuck up.
16. He tied Joe Montana with 16 playoff wins. But the motherfucker that y'all say the greatest thing since sliced bread since the fucking wheel.
No, you gotta remember because of the rep, Patrick Mahomes is considered the most overrated quarterback. Oh no. I forgot to tell y'all. Did you hear about the new thing now?
What's that?
The Kansas City Chiefs are bigger cheaters than the New England Patriots with Bill Belichick.
Oh wow!
No.
That's a new narrative now.
We're just gonna keep this live, living, and uncomfortable. See, they're dark. They're darker than me ass, black ass Phil nigga.
We did not. We saw the game. He did a wonderful job in coming back, but you had to come back. Think about that. You had to come back. He put you in that predicament to begin with.
Excuse. I got a question.
To even get back into the game, they took the ball out of his hand and put that shit in King Henry's hand. So like we saw the game, we gonna talk about everything. Now go ahead.
I got a question that's gonna shut that little bullshit up because he sounds like he studied for a piss test. Okay. How many times did Josh Allen turn the ball over?
Zero.
Nada.
How many times did Lamar Jackson turn the ball over?
2.
Okay.
All right. I'm giving a couple to him too.
Mm-hmm.
See, wait. Hold up. See, for all y'all Lamar Jackson butt plugs out there, your 3 and 5 so-called standard, the standard ain't no more standard than a wet, soggy thong that a fat girl just finished twerking in. Okay. Take the dick out your mouth, floss your teeth, and let this young man go home and unbraid the barbed wire cornrows in his head. Okay? None of your fucking excuses are going to make him great. I keep saying again, you're not going to bitch and complain this man to the Hall of Fame. And he can't even get to the damn championship.
Let me ask you a question. You remember a guy by the name Kajana Carter?
I do.
I remember.
Okay. You remember a guy by the name of Ryan Leaf?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me see. You remember a guy by the name of Steve Grogan?
Yep, stay for New England.
I'm just saying. These are some players that you might want to get familiar with if you don't remember these guys. Who did absolutely nothing in the NFL, which is the equivalency of Lamar Jackson. From him, I don't want to hear him in now another conversation concerning quarterbacking in the NFL, unless you're talking about garbage time.
And Chuck, you can staple your mouth shut with Lamar Jackson's jock strap because all you talk about is Ritter. We ain't talking about not Ned nigga. We talking about Brillo pad head. Cut it out.
All right, let LT get it take in real quick.
What you want me to say? Listen, man. We like these guys just said. We watched this game. We watched it, and our man Mike here pretty much gave y'all the story. They tried to let Lamar play hero ball. He couldn't do it because he was turning the ball over. So what we do? We hand the ball off to King Henry. I mean, there's really no. As a matter of fact, they still gave him a chance to play hero ball because they gave you 2 opportunities on 2 separate 2-point conversions, and you couldn't get it done. Granted, I know right now the evil person on the timeline on social media is Mark Andrews. Everybody out there talk about why don't you got to catch the effing ball, so on and so forth. But like I try to explain to people, have y'all played football in that weather? Because that ball is very hard to catch when it's cold. Very hard to catch. Now, if you want to say somebody at fault in those situations, you look at John Harbaugh and Todd Monken. Because if you got guys like Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry in your backfield, you run the damn football. They didn't do that because they wanted to show that y'all favorite player could be the guy to get the job done with his arm. And what he showed us today, he can't do that.
Russell Wilson all over again, huh?
So what?
It's Russell Wilson all over again, huh?
Look like it, don't it? And see, this is what happens when you give somebody a lucrative contract.
Russell Wilson got a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, I know.
Russell Wilson got a better playoff record.
But I want to say this. This is what happens when you give somebody a lucrative contract and you start losing key pieces on your defense.
Say it again. Say it again. They ain't heard you. Say it again.
Say it again. You want me to say it one more time, one drill?
Run it back,
One more
man.
time. Run it back.
This is what happens when you give someone a lucrative contract and then you start losing key pieces to your defense.
No. This what happened when your quarterback gives the ball to the other team 2 times.
You keep forgetting that part, Sam. You keep forgetting that part.
But wait, you know what? You know what's funny about that? Since y'all want to contrast and compare, y'all said the same shit about Kirk Cousins. Oh, you know, it turnovers don't wait. They lose games. The same shit happened here, y'all geniuses. And
now you're making excuses. And I'm watching people literally make excuses for him for doing it. That's the part that has me. That's the part that has me befuddled. Because you give Kirk for turning the ball over, but you're blaming everybody else. You blame Lamar Andrews for one fumble and a drop pass, but y'all not saying nothing about Lamar Jackson. The man threw a punt for a pick. He overthrew his receiver for 20 yards. What are we talking about?
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. But see, they want to forget that. Like the damn receiver was the defender was looking right at the pass, like thank you.
He was feeling the punt. He was feeling the punt.
Now we gonna go on and get to the root of this motherfucking him. You ain't got no goddamn excuse. He had weapons. Y'all busy. Y'all lied about with that bullshit. It ain't no fucking excuse to be 8 years in the fucking league, less than 22,000 motherfucking passing yards, and fancy yourself a fucking quarterback, and you can't win the big game. I want to hear that shit. Fuck all that.
Wait a minute, Sam. They did complain about him not having no weapons last week when they beat Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Let me get this real quick. Let me get this. Sir, B9. You probably need some B12 because your brain ain't working. All right. But so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. This is not a shut up and dribble situation. We're actually criticizing and giving him credit for what he did and he didn't do. Okay? What he did do in the moment where he needed to make a play, he made a play in the fourth quarter. He came back. Okay? He did a good job of coming back. But what y'all don't want to talk about is what we always say constantly. You don't want to talk about what he does wrong. What he did wrong was put his team behind the 8 ball when they shouldn't have been, because if you look at the stats, how many yards did they gain? Hey? How many yards did they gain? They would have had over 350 yards. And you still lost.
Wait a minute, Mike. This the same motherfucker that yap about folks loving mediocrity. Is 3-5 playoff record elite? Is that top tier?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what they want to do.
Is squandering, you know what I'm saying, number 1 seeds and not getting out of divisional and not having more than 25,000 yards passing in 8 seasons. That's elite.
Nah, see, this is the problem. Because y'all said his ceiling, he was an MVP. He's an MVP. Yeah, he an MVP of choking. He's an MVP of choking. Guess who the Baltimore Ravens team is? King Henry.
Hold on, boy. Look, I don't backtrack on anything. I've been backtrack on anything, fuck boy. You could go right in these videos that got Lamar Jackson in this motherfucker, and I clearly stated several times what he has done. You motherfuckers do not listen to what we say about him positive because your dick is wide open, okay? Ready for you to spit in that motherfucker. Okay?
Somebody just said
what we do around here, we honest. It ain't nothing. You can go through anything that I've ever said on this channel, and you've heard me say these things about. When we talk about Lamar Jackson, when he done well, ain't no backtracking. We stayed 100% down about what he's done. It hasn't been one show where we have not said anything positive and negative about this guy. We talk about the positive and we talk about the negative. So, Alberto, I know you've been here on this channel for real, but don't ever fucking try me like that because you know We don't do that around here. So that's all I got to say about it. If you go keep that shit respect,
they do their homework like they change their draws, bro. They do their homework like they change their draws.
Ain't nobody ever look. My shit is public, so everybody can hear it. Everybody can hear it. You have not seen me backtrack about anything about this dude.
Like I said, once again,
motherfucker,
y'all, man, see, y'all, like I said, the thing. See the thing about what Alberto don't realize what he did is he basically him and Chuck, they basically proved the point I keep saying about every time this conversation comes around. You look at Lamar Jackson as a deity, and when he doesn't, and when he fails at certain things, you people for pointing that out. You ain't got no problem pointing it out when it's any other quarterback. This is what I talk about when it comes to the standard.
Rio, no. We told you we've been doing Lamar content all year, sir. See, this is what the fuck we be talking about. Y'all come over here.
No. Let me tell you something. No, let me tell you something. Mike.
Y'all want and say that we only talk about it with this. Nah, we talk about this all year long.
Mike, you gotta remember, he don't come over here that often.
I know.
You gotta remember, this is the first time I've seen this name all year.
Yeah.
So you know.
Look. But see, you know what?
This is the first time I've seen this name all year.
I'm gonna cut the bullshit. I'm gonna just say what's real. He ain't it. He ain't the standard. He ain't it in Baltimore. It's King Henry. He ain't y'all deity. He don't cut it. He on the couch. All he got is some MVP. You can compare Timbuktu and Elmo for all I care. He ain't it.
This man,
it's time for y'all to understand. He
talk about
ain't
Lamar
it.
because we Falcons fans. We can't talk about Lamar Jackson because we Falcons fans. So now we can't.
I've been talking about Lamar since his damn contract went up back in 2020. I've been on this. That's how you know that this food don't he ain't about this area. He ain't about this content over here. He wouldn't have sputtered that idiotic bullshit right there. Because I've been on Lamar head since 21.
Look, I'm about to say I know exactly what group I know exactly which
I've done
subscriber fan base. I know exactly what subscriber fan base he come from because, like I said, this is the first time I seen him over here. So you already know.
I've done a video on. I do quarterback breakdowns, and I've done a quarterback breakdown on Lamar and Jalen Hurts. So if you want to search for it, sir, you can see me talk about this. Okay.
They
consider to be great. It's coming into reality. He ain't great. He's not a quarterback. He's an imitation. He's an imposter. Okay, let's just keep that a buck at the quarterback position. And he ain't clutch. He ain't won a big game since he came in the league.
Listen, y'all wouldn't know great if they came and sat and pissed in your lap.
See, this is the problem when you put people on God status. See, now, like I said, the thing of where these folks' issue is with us right now is because Lamar Jackson is their God, and he was supposed to be the represent. He was supposed to be the chosen one to dethrone Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
Remember what I said last week. Well, 2 weeks ago. They've been prepping Lamar Jackson to be the next chosen one. How do I know this? When you got sports media outlets bringing out choirs singing your praise after the Pittsburgh game.
A whole choir.
Yeah.
A whole choir.
Well, then you also got to say a whole bunch of media, and this is what it said. You can't get upset that people are talking about Lamar Jackson because the thing about it is y'all and the media has crowned him as the standard quarterback of the NFL, which means that he is the face of the NFL now.
Hey, sports media, you got it wrong again, bunch of goofballs.
But the thing about it, but here this is the thought that I have on this. Hey man, if y'all don't want people to criticize Lamar Jackson, this is really what the issue is. The problem is they like to criticize everybody else, but they don't want nobody criticizing their God. Lamar Jackson is a God to them.
Not one time. Nope, they don't.
Now tell me if I'm lying.
No, you ain't lying.
You're not lying.
You
Tell
ain't
me
lying.
if I'm
I got a
lying.
question.
When we
I
was
got a
giving
question.
Josh Allen the bit, when we was giving Josh Allen the business, nobody bitched and cried. When we was over here dragging Joe Burrow, nobody bitched and moaned.
No.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
even when it's early in the year, when we was on Patrick Mahomes' head, the way he was playing by his standards, ain't nobody said nothing. But let us open our mouth up about Anthony Richardson, about Lamar Jackson, anybody that's cream cuts and shoe leather black,
Justina.
Justin Fields. Y'all out here with your thumbs waving in the hair, burning them because you're wrong. You shouldn't be talking. Why not? We hold them to the same standards as these other guys.
I'm just gonna say this. I just saw a post. Somebody said some shit about y'all just don't want to move the needle for Lamar. I'm like,
Watch him.
ain't nobody like he got to move the needle for himself.
Hey, look. Ain't
Very-
nobody gonna give him no pass. It's plain and simple. If you don't like the taste, take it out of your mouth. Simple as that.
Hold on.
Real quick.
Let them finish.
Go ahead.
I got a question. Y'all did say that they brought out a choir for him last week.
Yeah.
Chris Broussard had
So basically, what you're saying is they was on television saying, "Oh, it's so yours."
Oh, it was a whole. They made a whole R&B song about how the standard of Lamar Jackson. They made a whole choir song about Lamar Jackson.
For anybody that watches, you don't understand the reference. Go watch Grown Ups. But yeah, this is what we doing. That's the standard. And don't get me wrong, y'all are absolutely right because y'all should see my mentions right now. Folks are going crazy because all I said was before you get to drag Lamar Andrews, realize Lamar Jackson had 2 turnovers. And immediately it was met with, man, fuck that. What you mean, fuck that? That happened.
And you can't
scoff past the fact that he had 2 and 3. One of the turnovers literally led to 7 points.
You talking about a game where Buffalo's offense looked mediocre as fuck.
Bruh, that man, I think Josh Allen had 95 passing yards?
That boy Josh Allen had 130 total yards.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
And still won.
Right.
They had
But
31 fucking points and still won.
That motherfucker looked anemic in that whole game.
But y'all want to overlook the young man that's in the championship, that has consistently been in the championship. Oh, he ain't it no more. Y'all want Brillo head.
I could go on a limb and say, even though somebody brought up the fact that he dialed the team, he brought the team back, and get him opportunity to tie the game up. I literally a decade ago used to literally drag Andrew Luck for the same shit. Like his team used to be down because he's turning that bitch over. But then people were saying his praises. Oh my God, did you see what Andrew Luck did? He brought them back and they won the game. He the reason they was in the hole in the first place.
But LT, honestly, we not, especially for me, all that shit aside, I'm not giving him no pass and I'm not giving him a fucking accolade, because if you going to let the media say he's the standard, the face of the NFL, he should have drugged the shit out of Buffalo single-handed. Fuck all that.
My thing
I'm not giving this done. I ain't giving him no accolade.
Question real quick. Let me ask you a real question, because he said something that I think is very interesting. Why do we have to be black content creators?
Hell, most of y'all don't consider us black no way, so what the fuck do I care?
But why can't we be? Why can't we just be content creators? Why can't we be football players talking about a football player?
Because they can't separate race from losing a conversation when they've been dumb from the beginning.
Because you using a race in a conversation is the coward's way out of it because they have nothing to stand on.
Right.
See, instead of worrying about black on black, whatever this is, you need to worry about what the conversation is. The conversation is, unfortunately, Lamar Jackson is still going to get criticisms because at the end of the day, y'all put him as the standard of the NFL. Y'all said that he's the only reason why they've been winning games. So if you're going to say that he's the only reason why they winning games, you also gotta get like I say,
Losing.
give him some of the blame for them losing the games as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
Hold
said,
on. I just thought about good man.
like you said, Sam just said it right here. We had a whole conversation about Joe, how everybody was feeling sorry about Joe Burrow's season because they didn't defense, and we had a whole conversation talking about fuck that he need to do better. Guess what? Y'all laughed and cheered and did all that stuff and like, oh yeah, he's right, he's right.
Oh, we
Also
did.
had the same conversation about how reckless and inconsistent Josh Allen been for years before this season. Yeah, you're right. Boom, 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 boom.
K Styles, let me address this right quick.
Go ahead.
Chuck, you dick gobbling, tongue in the ass, giraffe face motherfucker, you. Don't ever come on here trying to be like that again. Talking about stick to physical therapy. How about you stick to thinking, you dumb fuck? Now, see, I tried to give your ass a pass, but I see you want the full brunt of it. First of all, take that damn Lamar gag ball out your mouth when you talk to me, nigga. Don't come on here talking sideways to me about that. No, we don't do that. You just say you finished deep throating Lamar. You didn't get your money and had to send your monkey ass back home. Don't try me, nigga. Don't do that. We are on here talk about football.
We talking about football, man.
Mosquito.
Black content creators and all this other shit they got.
Because like I said, Mike, because Lamar Jackson is their God and we're criticizing it. That's the one thing about religion. You cannot criticize God.
Right.
This is why I said that they look at him. Well, what Lamar Jackson is unfortunately he is some of these folks' last hope. Because we've had this conversation as to why we said that y'all look at him as a god. Like I said,
the last hope of what though?
You know when it comes to representation, they like I said, he is Jesus in a football uniform to them.
This man act like this man Lamar. Why you talking about his hair? Like, man, will you sound like that your lover?
Brillo Pat. Well, you said Brillo Pat hit. Nigga, I got the same hairstyle, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I got the same hairstyle. I got the same hairstyle. What were he talking about?
Y'all just mad because I called him Brillo head. That's all. Nigga got a hair that can start a fire on the concrete.
Let me help you understand. You know what I'm saying, and make it naked for you. You know, because y'all act like Lamar Jackson out here 8 seasons, done won 6 Super Bowls, and got 5 MVPs. That he's top 5 in passing yards. He about to break Joe Montana NFL record for touchdown, and he has done by far nowhere near none of that.
Whoa.
The fact that y'all came out here and said that Patrick Mahomes was a worse cheater than Tom Brady all day.
This nigga
the same thing.
Too many.
The very same people that said that Patrick Mahomes was the most overrated quarterback in NFL history because of the refs. Who is also a black quarterback, but guess what? He doesn't pass that test.
What you mean he black? I mean, I think don't he vote MAGA? We don't deal with him. He's half black. You don't claim him. He's half black.
Yeah,
So what
you
you
know
trying to
that
say?
they don't claim Patrick Mahomes unless he's the last black quarterback left.
Yeah,
That's the only
LT,
time they claim him.
LT. Half of his coffee cup is filled with mayonnaise. So yeah, no, they don't consider him black.
Yeah, they didn't consider Russell Wilson black.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot Russell Wilson. Yeah,
Not
Russell Wilson's not black neither.
not until he married Sierra. Now they
But
all on
not,
the dick.
well,
See,
yeah, 'cause you got to understand. Here's his hazelnut creamer and here's his coffee. So
see,
no,
see. The problem is they always people talk about black quarterbacks, but they don't protect all black. They don't
They don't.
defend all black quarterbacks. They only defend one,
yep.
Y'all
and that's
didn't.
Lamar. Lamar is the only one they defend.
They
Everybody else,
Russell Wilson went
they
in and
don't.
called out by when they literally just tried it all last year in 24 when they hired Sean Payton, when they were just calling him all types of names, when they talk about his religion and him being too nice and all that type of shit. Y'all didn't come to his rescue then, did you? Y'all didn't say nothing about that. Y'all didn't say
Because he was quoted as the corny black guy. So the corny black guy, which is what some of these folks kind of consider us, is not part of the black community. You got to remember that.
But wait, but wait, I can go deeper than that. Y'all didn't protect Kaepernick; he was too radical. Y'all didn't talk about that part. Y'all didn't protect Mariota. Wait now. Y'all didn't protect Mariota.
Wait.
He's too
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You talking about the same Kaepernick that they said that they were gonna stop watching football, then fucked around and watch football the very next year?
Yes. No.
Ooh, Southside with a comment right here, boy. Now that's a comment for your ass right now.
But wait, let's check it out now. Y'all didn't protect Mariota. He's too Hawaiian. Y'all demonized Desmond Ritter, and he had just a tad bit more creamer in his cup. Let's be real now. Y'all got it tight.
Yes.
Y'all got it tight.
Look. Unfortunately, Desmond Ritter was a black quarterback.
Yes.
Y'all didn't see it like that because he didn't have enough brown in his. He didn't have enough melon.
No. K-Styles, what he was to these people was a failed Opie Taylor. Let's be real.
So I want to go through a list of people of quarterbacks that played in the NFL that I don't see people going to bat for. I don't see nobody talks about the greatness of Warren Moon. I don't see nobody talk about Doug Williams. I don't see nobody talk about Donovan McNabb and what he did. I don't see nobody talk about Steve McNair. I didn't see nobody show support for Jamarcus Russell and help him lose weight to be a better quarterback in this league. I didn't see nobody go out there and support EJ Manuel. I didn't see I mean, let's be real. Y'all still we literally called Jameis Winston Crably. You don't support him. I mean,
they ain't support
Quincy Carter. That's what it is. Yeah, I support Dante Cole. Y'all wasn't supporting Dante Culpepper. Y'all wasn't supporting. Ooh, what about when they were talking about moving Terrell Pryor to wide receiver? Was y'all supporting him? Was y'all supporting him to stay at the quarterback position? What about Michael Vick, little brother? I don't hear y'all talking about Marcus Vick when he got in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what we talking about?
Get on.
See,
should I keep going?
See, the thing about it is we can't talk about black quarterbacks. Well, the only black quarterback that y'all acknowledge is Lamar Jackson, but 60% of the starting quarterbacks in the NFL are black. But he's the only one y'all give a fuck about.
And guess what? And we got an honorable mention. We got we got one black quarterback that shits on his own people in RG3. So please explain that to me.
I was about to sit up here and say that they don't defend Jordan Love and Dak Prescott like that though.
No, remember Dak Prescott got a white mama, so he don't count.
Shame on you. She can't help it that she's vanilla.
Y'all allowed Teddy Bridgewater to walk out the league.
Y'all stopped giving a fuck about him after his rookie year.
And he was dark. He just, you know what? I'm sorry. He just didn't have enough brain pads. Yeah,
Teddy
Two gloves.
And he went to Louisville
yeah.
like Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. Brother, his hair wasn't rough enough.
I mean, yeah,
See,
look.
See, this
Like
is
that no more. Ain't nobody on the CJ
see,
Stroud train no more.
see,
Y'all was all up his behind.
look what he said. That doesn't count. True statement. And
See,
But he black though.
but he
Really?
black though.
Wait,
See,
but wait.
but there we go.
But wait. So then what's Bryce Young's excuse?
he ain't yellow enough, bro. He ain't yellow. Look, he some people just too
Prove my
yellow.
damn.
Some people
See.
too yellow for him. That's all it come down to.
Then Braxton Young make the league. They played in Ohio.
Yeah.
Braxton Miller.
Yeah,
They
Braxton
moved
Miller.
in the
My bad.
wide. They moved in
Braxton
the wide
Miller.
receiver. So
What about Cardell Jones?
he didn't make it.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to.
So what B91 just proved to us is that Lamar Jackson is the only black quarterback in this NFL that matters.
That's all.
So you mean to tell me it's one of them get on your knees and tell me you love me situations?
Yes, sir.
No.
But the thing.
Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
Hold on.
It's one of them fake woke situations.
Okay. You talking about the bean pie milkshake?
So the thing is, you can't tell a bunch of folks that they don't support black players when you don't even support black players. You only support the one that you like, and that is the biggest issue right there.
So wait, K Styles. So you mean to tell me they're using the token black situation?
Basically.
Like him. That's all. Lamar probably looks just like that Negro. That's probably
when it's token enough for them to think about it. That's when they do.
Yeah. You know, and tokens are sparse nowadays.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey, Sam. I got a question for you.
Yep.
So
was black people supporting Randall Cunningham when he was fucking Whitney Houston?
But no. But no, Randall Cunningham.
I'm just saying, they got tabloids of Randall Cunningham laid up with Whitney Houston. I mean, was it a black power thing then? Let me know. I mean, she was America's sweetheart.
Well, you have to remember, Randall Cunningham wasn't. He was kind of considered one of those corny black guys. So they don't claim. We don't claim them.
But he banned Whitney Houston though. It was Whitney. Come on, I ain't Whitney.
LT, how dare you have common sense in this conversation?
Y'all think about this. Let me say this real quick. Just think about this. We got Jaden Daniels. We got Patrick Mahomes. We got Jalen Hurts. 3 black quarterbacks in the championship game, and we up here talking about Lamar Jackson. Just think about that. And we and this is how sad this is, that black people are sitting up here saying this is the same thing when we had this same issue with light-skinned brothers. We got the same issue with light-skinned brothers back in the 60s. If you were light-skinned, you wouldn't consider a black person. If you go to the islands, if you light-skinned, if you're too light-skinned, you're not even accepted as black in the islands.
Bob Marley had to fight his whole life because he was half British.
He was too yellow.
He was half white.
Look, and let's be honest. 80% of y'all in this chat right now got a white grandfather or grandmother that look. My grandmother was black and looked white. Trust me, I know. So some of y'all in this chat got the same thing going on. Don't act brand new.
Mine is German and Spanish. All right, from Spain. So my thing is, you can sit up here and say all this black stuff, but you only really supporting the party. You don't even know who you really are, but you want to sit up here and say somebody ain't black. But what if you woke up tomorrow and you think you black and you not?
Listen. When your grandma is black, but she got red hair and freckles, and they pass off as a white woman, trust me, Trust me, y'all got somebody in your family just like that. Don't ask.
Wait a minute.
So
I got a real good question. So, what y'all telling me, and this is most of, for all y'all Baltimore Ravens fans. So you telling me it's wrong to hold Lamar Jackson to the same standard y'all held Joe Flacco to?
You ain't talk about that though.
Help me understand. And he won the Super Bowl.
That part. That
Okay.
part.
Why is it taboo? Why is it taboo to hold Lamar Jackson to the same standard that y'all held Joe Flacco to?
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's really night and day between the two, and I'm gonna explain why. With Flacco played mid all NFL season, but when January came, boy turned into a doggone elite quarterback. I'm talking about hardly no turnovers. He making plays. I mean, he was otherworldly in the postseason. Now, fast forward to Lamar Jackson, he's otherworldly in the regular season. But boy, when them lights get bright, he turned into a dip.
But wait. See, let's go deeper than that. And I said this before on the show. The only reason why y'all make Lamar y'all deity is because y'all are related to struggle way too much. If they don't look like struggle enough, you don't want them. If they don't look like single parent enough, y'all don't want them. If they don't look like I gotta make it out of the hood or I'm dead, y'all don't want them. Y'all don't want nobody.
Can I speak on that though?
Nobody look like they had a silver spoon in their mouth. Y'all want
Can I speak on that though? Can I speak on that though? Because you made some. They wanna see somebody in struggle, but the problem is half of them didn't even come from struggle. Y'all don't know what struggle look like.
Right.
But some of us really can't. Some of us really had to get out the mud for real. For real. And a lot of y'all that want to preach struggling, you ain't never had to see struggle. If you struggle, you chose to do. You chose that shit. We didn't choose it. I know I didn't. I was born in some shit.
Look. And let me tell you, struggling ain't going to the cupboard trying to figure out what cereal you want to eat.
ATL Leo said they saying it's wrong to hold Lamar Jackson to the same standard they were holding Matt Ryan. Tell me online. Listen, all I'm gonna say is this. All I'm saying is if you gave Matt Ryan the defense Lamar Jackson had, the Falcons got about 3 Super Bowls.
Thank you. Hands down. With as many yards he put up, yeah, hands down.
like I said, my thing kind of going back to this game, the way that Buffalo played, Baltimore had no reason losing this game.
Nope.
They had no reason to lose this game.
No.
The way that the Buffalo Bills played, Baltimore should have beat them by at least 14 to 20 points.
Well, see, here's the question that I have to that, Cam.
What's up?
Right, Mr. MVP. I mean, I'm trying to understand why the L. He's the best quarterback in the world, right? That's what they've been saying all year.
The problem,
where was Mr. MVP? Where was the MVP play?
The problem is they want him to be the best, but they don't want him to be the best in the league.
For all the guys that put struggle comments, I just want to say people don't even understand the meaning of using a cast iron stove. Got to go outside and chop the wood up and burn wood to keep the house warm. Folks don't know about sleeping under 5 quilts to stay warm during the wintertime. Like folks facing eviction notices. Like a lot of y'all be trying to, like have comparability to struggles and don't know what a struggle look like. Some of us really had to see that shit.
Now, how about this? Having to put plastic up on the windows because you ain't got indoor heat. Turn around in the winter. You got to take your ass outside and put your food in the snow because your power keep getting cut off because of the grid going down.
My mama ain't buying a microwave until I was 12. I was 12 years old when I first got a microwave in my own home.
Y'all niggas up there making soup off of a hot plate.
Shit, I was
Don't tell
damn.
me nothing about no struggle.
I'm gonna tell you this. I ain't know what a damn a breast, a thigh, leg was till I was damn in middle school. I was eating back to neck.
Man, look, if you gotta eat goddamn peanut butter and ramen noodles for a week until you get paid, all right? Don't holler at me. So all
You ever had to share a bed with somebody?
Oh, bro,
it was 4 or 5 of us in one. It was 4 of us in one
But let me ask y'all.
We had to sleep on the floor, motherfucker. We had to make a pallet, motherfucker. What the fuck are you talking about?
You ever had to eat cereal and you couldn't drink the milk, so you could add somebody so the next person gets some milk? The milk
Hey man, we get off.
No. I'm going to ask y'all this question. When it comes to Baltimore, if they don't have Derrick Henry, do you think that offense has enough sustained balance to even stay within this game?
I got that. I got that. If they don't have Derrick Henry, they don't have a season. They don't have. Listen to me closely. If they don't have Derrick Henry, they don't make that acquirement this season. They don't have one. We're not even looking at him in close to no championship.
Ooh, John. Ooh. Yeah.
So like I said, and I've said too, Buffalo looked mid as fuck in this game. What did y'all think about the Buffalo Bills?
They played a regular season game in postseason.
If they play like that in Kansas City, they're gonna get smacked the fuck up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
it's a wrap.
I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate because, I mean, playing a game like that and not turning the ball over and your defense is getting off the field on third down for the most part in crucial situations, I'll take that.
Okay.
That's definitely a plausible win now. That's definitely a plausible win because that's the elements you need.
He the only guy that done rushed for 1,900 yards. Ain't nobody said he was the MVP.
He had the quietest rushing seat. He rushed for 90. They say he was the first running back in NFL history to rush for 1,900 yards and not win the rushing title.
Do y'all know how sore his knees is? That nigga knees thanked him for losing that game.
Bruh, it was just so bad because it's like Derrick Henry is having one of these years, and some of these same people. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was so crazy. I forgot Derrick Henry even played on the Baltimore Ravens.
Hell, you just said something. Y'all gave Derrick Henry more shine and respect when he was with the Titans
than he did in Baltimore.
Straight diminished that man in Baltimore like he was like a second tier player.
Let me put this in a very more elaborate perspective. Jaden Daniels has one less playoff win than Lamar Jackson.
How mercy, Jesus.
Let that sink in. Why y'all want to talk about why we don't like? No, it ain't about like. It's about pointing out the truth, the fact, and that is a damn stat.
So what you telling me is hypothetically, just hypothetically, if Washington happened to beat Philadelphia in Philadelphia next week, then that means Jaden Daniels not only matches Lamar Jackson playoff win total, but I mean, he made it to a Super Bowl before him.
This man can have more playoff wins than Lamar Jackson in 1 year than Lamar done had in 8.
But wait now, there's more. Like we always say, there's nobody that escapes the rookie process. Do you not know Jaden Daniels right now has just basically done what Mahomes did in his first year He's the second one to set the daggone rookie standard. Standard.
All right, we got truth in here, y'all.
True.
I hope he ain't coming here just to fall asleep on the mic again.
I think he did.
Lord have mercy.
He getting his cuss words together.
I mean, I want to know how they gonna defend that. You know what I'm saying? Jaden Daniels has one less playoff win than Lamar Jackson.
I'm gonna go back and it's on something I said. I told y'all on the show when Peter took Mike Vick away as most of y'all's hero, y'all went and crowned Lamar Jackson before his time. If Lamar don't get it done in his career, Jaden Daniels already done jumped ahead. Guess who gonna be next? Junebug. Because Jaden Daniels wins the Super Bowl, he's the second black quarterback rookie to set the standard.
And he throws to his receivers.
All day, every day.
It's funny that we didn't see him pass the ball to his wide receivers yet again. I think Bateman was like the only receiver that you saw catch the ball this time.
I got a question.
But he caught the ball in the middle of the field.
But let's be real now. He didn't pass it to Mark Andrews until they was shit out of luck.
But hold on though, because I do want to point out something though. Because didn't Scary Terry make the Pro Bowl this year? Yeah, I'm just saying. Usually Lamar tight ends make the Pro Bowl when he's quarterback. But
I looked up at this photograph. Lamar couldn't throw a pass.
That's wild. That is wild.
Like you said, at the end of the day, when it comes all to this is when you're trying to crown somebody as the chosen one, he's got to deliver on the goods. And as of right now, and LT, you made a good point earlier, and I wanted to elaborate on that some more. They got too many good players on their team that they got to pay for.
You talking about the Ravens?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, well, you gotta look at it. You like, don't get me wrong, and there's not. It goes to show you the talent of a Roquan Smith. But you did have to watch Patrick Queen walk last offseason.
To your division rival.
Because, like you said, boys like Kyle Van Noy, Roquan Smith is right. Well, he may be out the damn door. You got Humphreys. You got a lot of these veterans.
Because you lost Stone last year. You lost Patrick Queen last year, and you lost a D tackle last year. All because you want to hand a motherfucker $300 million.
But see, let's bring that into perspective in terms of the team, not so much the quarterback. What y'all think they gonna don't think they ain't gonna dismantle Detroit?
Oh, Detroit about to be dismantled like a motherfucker. They literally paid all their core players. They paid every superstar they got.
Yeah, they were kicking everybody's ass. You don't think they already dismantling the coaching staff? They gonna dismantle the shit out of that team. Why you think Dan Campbell was crying?
Yeah, they gotta pay
game over.
Pay Hutchinson yet. Once they pay Hutchinson, that's it. They gotta do it. They gotta get rid of a lot of people.
And it really depends on what you want to do at Jared Goff.
Right.
Jared Goff. You Sam Laporta. Jameer.
Damn sure got to play Sewell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Them two guys alone are gonna allocate for like damn near almost 50% of their cap.
Yeah. And Mad Mike said it best. Mad Mike said, y'all don't think when a team goes that far and don't win, other teams purposely dismantle them so that they ain't got to worry about them next season.
Detroit was in a prime position. Detroit was in a prime position to win the Super Bowl this year. What happened with them last night, it reminded me of our 2010 season. We had the high seed. We went into our first round, visiting team, Green Bay came in and whooped our ass. And that's pretty much what happened last night. It reminded me of that 2010 season. And we were loaded on talent. And everybody was like, everybody was firing on all cylinders. Not even just the offense, but the defense too.
Listen, free agency about to be like Freaknik 95. It about to be holes everywhere.
Nah, Freaknik 95. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was up there.
Oh yeah.
And I saw Freaknik in 97.
I'm still asking the question I ain't got an answer to yet, and I'm gonna ask it even some more on Monday, because you motherfuckers got to explain to me why is it you can't hold this no clutch having ass goddamn baby balls looking motherfucker to the same standard as y'all held damn Joe Flacco to. Why? Why is it we can't hold him accountable? You give him superstar, you hold him to superstar standards, you can't hold him to superstar accountability? I want to know. I want to answer. Because you got to explain to me why Baltimore once again took an L under Superman watch. This is not something that I'm gonna let go. I've been on this since 20.
Another turnover game, another turnover lace game, another one.
Been on this since 20. He has not now won damn big game. He has blown number one seed. He has wasted top 5, top 3, top 2, top 8, 10 defenses. So what's the excuse this time? Because he turned the ball over twice.
Sam, how many interceptions you had on the season?
Because y'all was throwing down him, but he ain't turned the ball over but 3 times this year. So he almost equaled that amount in this game.
Baby balls.
He had like 4 interceptions in the season, but he had like 7 lost fumbles or something.
But wait. It's amazing. You said 4 interceptions. You have interceptions in the most important times of the season. You don't have regular interceptions. You have gigantic interceptions.
You had a lot of these motherfuckers out here trying to stand on what he was doing this season that could erase the fuckery that is his playoff record. Okay. No, because he out here. He's God. He is the face. He is the standard at quarterback. But 3 and 5 don't spell standard to me. 16 and 2, and tying Joe Montana's playoff record. Now that spells standard to me. You know what I'm saying? 3 and 1 in the Super Bowl and being in 4 of the last 5 Super Bowls spells standard to me. Not losing at home 3 times. Okay. Now, not losing tonight in Baltimore, not losing last year at home to Kansas City. That don't spell standard. That spell lame.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That spells choke artist.
It's crazy
that spells not for long in the NFL. Is what that
spells. It's crazy how Mahomes get disrespected. But remember now, last year Mahomes had to take the show on the road. He had to play the wild card, division round, and championship game. He won the wild card at home. Okay, cool. He went to Buffalo, the team that people were like, everybody was always talking about the matchup between Buffalo and Kansas City.
Yeah.
So people thought, Buffalo, now we on home turf. He walked right into Buffalo and said, "Shit, I ain't going nowhere still." Now we at the final boss. It's Baltimore and Baltimore. They came out the gate swinging. 17-point lead. It was a 10-point lead, and going into halftime. But Baltimore defense buckled down where Mahomes couldn't put up no more points. And all you needed to do is your superstar, your Lord and Savior, Lamar Jackson, to score 10 points in that second half, and he couldn't get it done.
Instead, he was standing up there like a 2-year-old schoolgirl trying to read Egyptian hieroglyphics, trying to read the Kansas City defense, just like he was tonight.
So turn around, Mahomes going to Super Bowl. Mahomes going to Super Bowl, start off sluggish, end up winning that game. You cannot disrespect the guy that's out here proving time and time again that he can get it done. You can't do
anytime he wants. And he get it done anytime he want in any fashion. Now, Sam, what you were saying, there's different kind of standards. You got the standard for the real shit, and you just got standard for good and terrible. I think we leaning towards good and terrible.
The problem is the standards are not the accomplishments. The standards is the symbolism.
Y'all keep
symbolism is the standard.
All the media.
Symbolism is the standard.
Look.
Accomplishments are overrated.
Well, I mean, again,
that's how they're gonna look at it.
This is what happened when y'all played Madden on remedial.
Mm-hmm. Right. But like you said, tonight's show is pretty much us talking about, hey, the very same accountability that some of y'all hold every other quarterback in the NFL to. That like you said, the conversation is going to have to come with him as well. And the problem is y'all don't want to have that conversation. Well, some of y'all don't want to have that conversation because of symbolism.
I wanted to add something, y'all. I'm gonna tell you what I find to be pretty interesting. I was just in a pretty spirited conversation with one of my good friends, and he is a person. February 5th, 2017. I think we all know what date that is. That feverishly blamed Matthew Thomas Ryan for us losing that game. And I was trying to explain to him, I said, man, something had to be wrong, man. I said, shit, it had to be some type of either some divine intervention or some shit might be fixed or rigged. He told me 8 years ago, that was about 8 years ago, wasn't it? Yes, it was 8 years ago that I was making excuses for Matthew Thomas Ryan. Do you know what that brother said to me today?
What?
Oh man, this shit rigged. This shit rigged? Is fixed?
Oh, really?
Wow.
It's rigged now. Really?
I said, huh?
Really? That's convenient. See, y'all not gonna understand what we're talking about because
Patrick Mahomes.
No, because the conversation that Sam keep talking about it's gonna happen. But see, the thing is, it ain't gonna really hit y'all until Lamar Jackson get ready to retire and don't got the accolades that y'all think he gonna have, and then reality gonna finally set in. That's when he gonna get real.
Well, but I was it just knocked me off. It just knocked me off of my feet when he said, I said, hold on, bro.
Yeah.
And I reminded him of that. When I reminded him of that, he just kept on. He got to be hella strong because he's moving them goalposts. He said, well, Patrick Mahomes he said, well, Patrick Mahomes is half white. I said, all right there, bro. I'll holler at you later.
Oh, wow. Just because the man you first was. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
God almighty.
You know what?
No, the funny thing about it, nobody knows his white mama. Everybody knows his black daddy though. Everybody knows Pat Mahomes. Everybody knows Pat Mahomes, who played about 10 to 15 years in the major league. But here's the thing. The bottom line is, he's gonna have to erase that stigma. Jay Daniels win that football game next week. He's gonna already be there caught up with Lamar Jackson in career playoff wins. And it didn't take him two possible 3 MVPs to
8 years.
To do it. I think we all saw the game. You could try to point fingers at Mark Andrews, but nevertheless, I also look over there and I see 2 costly turns by Lamar Jackson. At a certain point, the symbolism shit can go and can really go. You can take that shit and shove it up your ass. Lamar Jackson has failed. I mean, I don't give a damn what color he is. He's failed to deliver when at the most crucial times. He's 3-5 in the playoffs. Okay, all right. Somebody told me that Matthew Thomas Ryan was a choke artist for going 4-6 in the 4-6 in the playoffs.
I remember.
And one of those 6 was 28-3. All right, same year he won the MVP.
Even though he did have finished with the 3rd highest quarterback passer rating in Super Bowl history.
Matt
was the highest.
Matt had 1 turnover that game.
One.
And it wasn't even his fault.
We had 1 turnover, and it's all about it. But hold on, it's all about how you want to view it. All right. I got to stand on what I say. You got to take care of the football. Matt didn't in that particular part. So if you want to blame him for that turnover, you are within right. However, comma, you can't be double standard in how you view shit, and that's what's going on. I just literally got off Facebook probably about 15 minutes before I got on here, and I just started laughing because Mark Andrews right now is a marked man on social media.
Let me ask y'all a dumb question right quick.
You know what's funny? Juan?
What?
You know what's funny?
What?
Is that everybody saying we right, but y'all saying we sad at the same time.
Yeah, but Mike. But wait, Roscoe. Let me ask y'all a dumb question. How many of y'all as kids use SOS pads to clean dishes?
It's the funniest shit. It goes back to what Kid was just talking about. Y'all, we only say it because we not getting on our knees for Lamar Jackson, and that's just to come down. That it just come down to that. You can't be right and say it at the same time.
The thing is, though, I'm sorry. The way my knees are set up, they're not designed for kneeling to men.
Right? Look, I barely got these.
I'm looking at the numbers right here. I'm looking at the numbers because see, a lot of times, whenever opinions clash, whenever opinions clash, what do we have to refer to, gentlemen?
Go back to the numbers.
You always have, whenever opinions clash, you have to refer to the facts. Okay, so I'm going back and I'm looking at the numbers on this game. I look at Derrick Henry, 16 touches, 84 yards. That's 5.3 yards per carry again with a guy who ran for 2,000 yards. Why in the fuck did he only touch the ball 16 times?
Because they wanted to make Lamar the hero.
I'm going to say it again. 16 touches, 84 yards, 5.3 yards per carry. Why in the fuck did he only touch the ball?
But you know what's messed up about it? I think Derrick Henry only touched the ball like 3 times in the second half.
The second half, yeah.
Justice Hill, Jay Hill, 6 touches, 50 yards, 8.3 yards per carry. Why did he only touch it?
Okay, stop. Say it again. Say it again, Kill.
I think Derrick Henry only ran the ball like maybe 3 to 4 times in that second half.
But they did that because people like us have been saying that Derrick Henry was the offense in Baltimore, and they wanted Lamar to have a complete victory, meaning they wanted him to carry Baltimore on his back to a victory. He ain't Josh Allen.
To justify them paying that $50 million. All right. This guy had 200 yards rushing, and he was having an amazing pro season. And you don't even give him the ball in the second half of the. Okay, all right.
But we got the problem. We're saying now you need to look at that coaching staff because Harbaugh didn't do the job.
That's what I always, that's what I frequently do to everybody in the chat. Everybody in the panel up here know the drill on that. When all these opinions start clashing and folks start getting so emotionally tied and emotionally vested, I always refer to the facts. I'm looking at the facts right here. Why? And I'm gonna ask why. Why are you not? I watched them have 2 drives last week against the Steelers. They had 2 drives last week where only Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson touched the fucking football. Okay. Why? Derrick Henry only got 16 touches for 84 yards of the season that he had.
Derrick Henry broke off a run for like 20-something yards in this past game, and he never touched the ball after that.
Because like I said, they wanted, like I keep saying, it's not who you play in the playoffs, it's how you play. They did just enough in regular season to get into the playoff to justify this young man's MVP. And then when they got in here again, they wanted this young man to have a complete win on his own merit. They didn't want nobody to say it was Derrick Henry that won this game. They wanted him to win. And as you see, when Derrick Henry ain't being utilized, you ain't winning the game. On top of them interceptions.
But that's why I said Baltimore really should have won this game by at least 14 to 20 points. Just on that run game alone.
Derrick Henry was gashing him. Derrick Henry was gashing him in this game. When he got going, they couldn't stop him.
Hence the reason why the wild part about this whole scenario is like, wow, the 2-point conversion setup is literally at the 2-yard line. You're not gonna hand the ball to 22. But like K-Style said, the reason why they didn't do that because they were too busy trying to make Lamar Jackson the hero.
To the Bills' credit, they didn't turn the ball over and they only punted 2 times.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Oh, Chauncey, how many minutes was Buffalo on the field, please?
Let me see. I think I might be able to pull something up. Let me see, just in case OG didn't hear. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Y'all go ahead and keep on talking. I'm gonna pull this up right
time of possession?
Yes, time of possession. Yeah.
Time of possession 31 minutes. They held the ball. Buffalo held it for 30.
How many minutes Baltimore had it?
So Buffalo had to have it 28. So Buffalo controlled the clock.
There you go.
Plan keep away.
If we don't say nothing else, two things dictate most wins is time of possession and turnovers. The team that has the ball the longest sometimes wins, or most cases wins. Because if you're not on the field, you can't score.
Bro, they had 7 yards per play. But the Ravens.
Yeah, they had a total of 416 total yards to Buffalo's 273.
Again, if you're not on the field enough, you can't score.
But Baltimore had 3 turnovers.
That's the other half of it. But see, I'm glad you said that, LT, because that ties into what I just said. If you keep giving the ball back to Buffalo, you ain't on the field to score.
On top of it, 5 days.
Because let me say this, and this is why I said that Josh Allen had a mid-ass game. He had a mid-ass game.
Josh is stupid.
Josh
That's
Allen.
a low blow.
Josh Allen had 127 passing yards.
Rush for 67 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I said Josh Allen, he rushed for 20 yards and 2 touchdowns. James Cook got the 67.
Damn, 20 yards. 20 whole yards.
And 2 touchdowns.
Said 2 touchdowns.
But this goes back to what Sam talking about. You protect the football, you have a higher chance of winning the game. But at the same time, when you have those chances, you have to take advantage of them.
Right here, Murphy. Right here. When you need it, and this is something that we've been preaching about Lamar. We've been preaching about every quarterback, every player. When you need them most, they need to make a play. This is an opportunity for you to set your legacy as a player, as a quarterback. Because the narrative around Lamar is that when they need him most, he fails. It don't matter. You can put up all these yards all you want to, but if you still making mistakes in those crucial moments when they need you most, you're not stepping up. Just think about Michael Jordan turning the ball over in Utah instead of hitting that shot. What if we turn the ball over?
They don't win.
Are we talking about Michael Jordan being the GOAT?
Nope.
If he misses those shots, are we talking about Kobe Bryant missing those shots?
Because the problem is those 2 turnovers Lamar had led to points.
That part. That right there.
It led to points.
Right.
You can't say they don't matter because look, he had X amount of yards, but those led to points. You gave him a short field, easy right, and the thing at that point, all they need is 40 yards.
Right.
That's what 3 first downs to even score. Have you been honest?
Right. And you shorten the field and you compress the field for your defense. So now your defensive scheme has to change a little bit because you got less room to do blitzing.
Don't as a defender, don't nothing rattle you more than your offense turning the ball over.
Yeah.
Right. And when I say that because it's one thing for if you sit on the defense and you hear your coaches yell out, punt. All right, we gotta get our mind right, gotta get back on the field. But when you on the sideline sitting there going through game plan, you just about to say, defense! What the fuck just happened?
Right. Somebody fucked up.
Look at this. When you sitting down there over there and you know your offense on the field and you hear the opposing crowd go, ah! It's not good.
And then like I said, you listen, one of the worst things you can do is literally after you done had 3 to 4 first downs on third downs against you and you finally get them off the field, you gas. So you're like, fuck, man, that was a rough ass drive. You sit, but I'm talking about as soon as your ass hit the bench, defense, what?
Guess what happened? Half of y'all going out there like, man, fuck this. No.
Listen, you doing your best to hold up, that would give up points, but listen, that shit dead impossible.
Look. All you got to do is look at the camera, pan over to the other team when you get a pick 6 or something. They like, you know what? Wait till we get in the locker room. We punching the shit out that daggone quarterback. You know it. They all look like it. This some bullshit.
Listen, we had our senior year playing against Dublin. We defense played strong. We watching our offense methodically drive downfield. They get to the 1 yard line in the third quarter. First play from the fourth quarter when the fourth quarter started. Our quarterback and running back fumbled on the exchange. Kill all momentum. And I want people to realize that momentum really is key in sports. Like, momentum swung like a motherfucker for Dublin. Because we look at like, bro, how the fuck y'all? In our mind, we like, how y'all drive downfield? Like 70 yards and from at the 1 yard line. And then one of our corners got beat for like a deep ball that kind of sealed the game for us. Literally on the ride home, you got an offense bus, defense bus. Defense bus is like, bro, we literally talking shit the whole ride home. Cause how the fuck you from the 1 yard line? Momentum is key. If you don't think people don't be talking shit on that sideline, then y'all ain't play football.
Right.
Cause you be mad. You be mad as hell in certain moments, bro.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I got another stat from the game too, and this is a stat that we haven't even that nobody really talked about. Did you know that the Baltimore Ravens didn't punt not one time in this game?
So everything, what you reading off to me right now, everything says that Baltimore should have easily won this game.
Baltimore should have dominated this game.
So basically, what you saying is, hold
on. This is a quote from Lamar Jackson. Okay, people, y'all can hear me. Everybody can hear me.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson said himself, Andrews was not the reason why we lost that game. He put the blame on himself.
What?
He said,
say it again, Mike. Say it again.
Hold on. Lamar put the blame on himself. He said the turnovers cost us the game. I can't do that. I can't. He said he tried to make a play and the ball slipped out of his hand. And we can't have that shit. Verbatim. All right, Lamar Jackson himself. So when we don't come over here talking about we hating on the black man, well, the black man blamed himself.
But Mike, no, Mike, we made that up some kind of way. Some kind of way we methodically wrote that, sent it to ourselves, and told it to all of you people in the chat.
Well, let me say this before anybody go on a D-rave. I just want to say this to Lamar Jackson. Bravo, young man. Bravo.
At least he took accountability.
Bravo, young man. You took accountability. And that shows leadership. That shows leadership. You took accountability of your team's playoff failure.
Very much so. Wait.
The fan base, they ain't doing that. They making every excuse in the book. But you got on the podium and said that it's my fault we lost. I cannot do what I did today.
So LT, so you mean to tell me he actually showed a little bit of standard character?
He did. He said
but that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take.
And he should have made the right read. He said he threw the ball in. He essentially said he threw the ball anyway, knowing that it was a 9 route and the safety was already there. So he didn't read the coverage properly. He didn't care.
My hat's off to that young man for at least admitting the fact that he didn't know what he was doing in that moment.
Absolutely.
Hold on. Did you say that he still threw the 9 route even though he knew the safety was up there?
He knew the safety. He said in the clip that he knew the safety was gonna be there, and he threw it, tried because he was just trying to make it, and he couldn't have that. So he did it anyway.
But wait. But it's quiet. Wait. It's quiet in here now. So you mean because y'all ain't gonna go look that clip up? Y'all ain't gonna retweet it, and y'all ain't gonna share it. Y'all gonna try to bury that shit.
Now, after I just applaud you for taking accountability, which I am proud of that. now you gotta get your 50 lashes. Because why the fuck did you do that?
Again, that's why I said the way I said. That young man had enough balls to admit that he didn't know what he was doing in that moment.
That's some shit.
Somebody made you say that shit. Somebody made you say that shit.
You cannot admit to throwing a 9 route, even though you knew the safety would be playing a 9 route, and you said, "Fuck it, we ball." You can't do that because it's only one quarterback that I've seen in NFL history that could have got away with that shit, and that was Stafford when he played in Detroit. Why? Because he had Megatron down there.
Yeah, I remember that.
He threw a lot of fucking we balls, but them bitches got caught. So I mean, hey,
Man, look, Lamar Jackson couldn't read a defense if it was written in Braille. Okay, let's just keep that a buck. Okay, we ain't gonna keep soft stroking this shit. We've been watching this shit for 8 years. That motherfucker can't read a defense to save his life at all. We saw it last year. We saw it this year. But y'all was all these yards, all these in touchdowns, and just ignoring the truth. Okay, playoff time, that second season, that most important season, playoff. That second season, playoff gonna show your ass, and it showed your ass tonight. He is not elite. He is not a top tier quarterback. Y'all can kill that conversation. This game right here kills that conversation.
He said
it was a repeat of last year in the AFC Championship game. Y'all gonna stop putting these nothing ass motherfuckers on these goddamn thrones, and they don't even deserve to be on the fucking carpet.
Well, Sam, at least he's consistent at being inconsistent.
Yeah, it's just down to the motherfucking bone. Y'all out here being hypocrites because you leaving, bro? Because you won't hold him to the same standard that you held Joe Flacco to.
Why bro leaving? Why he leaving alive? You can't say and take the lashes. You done pieced out on the game.
Yeah. I said, look. When Mike read, if you listen closely, and we go back in the chat, when Mike read that right there, what Lamar said out of his brillo-headed mouth, they got quiet. Oh, now the truth hurts, huh? You got tired of sitting on that dildo, huh? Okay, don't pull it out now. Let it marinate.
He said, "Put some more lube on it." Put some more lube on it.
No. Let the rubber stick to the inside. No, ain't no lube.
y'all so disrespectful.
No,
they deserve it.
Look, LT, it's not our fault. A lot of these motherfuckers out here got good inside the mouth scheme. Okay. That's all it is. Because you refuse to see the reality. You refuse to to read what but I get it. A lot of you study for a piss test. Okay. You don't understand. Common sense ain't common. And then
hold on. We ain't scared. Did you just say they study for a piss test?
Yeah, Sam, it is not their fault. Their brain waves is on Uber. Okay, we don't worry about that.
They run out here. Look, I've been telling y'all for years. There's a new strain of Vic-itis, and it's Lamarism.
He just making up. He just making up shit now.
Tell me when I'm wrong.
What is it? What is it? Levid-19? That's what you
Yes. Yes.
Not the church of AAU.
Yes.
Levid-19.
When you are in straight up denial and refuse to believe what you're seeing, you refuse. I mean, we've been watching this for 8 fucking seasons. The man does not have more than 22,000 yards passing. What more else is it going to take for y'all to believe that he is not a top tier quarterback? He is not elite. He is not a quarterback. He's a fake ass running back being an imposter at the quarterback position.
So wait, you mean to tell me this? You mean to tell me they suffering from Lamar's 19?
Lamar's 19.
Lamar's 19.
Lamar 7-8. Goddamn.
The church of
Cordell Stewart was a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson, and he did it part-time.
We gonna call it. It's called the Jackson 25.
Jackson 25.
Hey, LT, and we ain't talking about the reunion either.
No, we gonna keep it a buck. His mama should have kept her mouth to herself and left him as the receiver.
Oh my God! God damn it! No. That is nasty work.
We're sorry. The diabolical thing Sam just said just got you disconnected.
Damn.
You know what?
No.
You know what? What happened now? It ain't so much about his mama should have kept her mouth to herself because there was a lot of mamas that kept their mouths. I coached.
Oh, not cuz. Don't do that.
Oh.
Don't do it.
His mama's mouth put in and learn how to play the quarterback position the right way.
Wait.
Y'all are some diabolical ass motherfuckers. I tell you that.
I'm just saying, you know, he should have because you know I'm pretty sure it's a lot of athletes right now that's playing professional sports who mama's mouths did some fantastic work.
Oh my God.
But those guys are respected.
He's been muted right now. He has been suspended for 2 minutes. Okay, you're suspended, sir.
What? No, it's the truth.
Wow.
It's the truth.
Wait. So you mean to tell me she was using her mouth as 2 goals?
Look, MC Jawbone got him moved from receiver to quarterback at Louisville. He was a receiver when he walked on.
All right,
but here's the thing.
You've been suspended for 2 minutes.
I know. Hold on. Let me finish my point because I got suspended. I said I was gonna get suspended before Monday, and I made it. I made it. I had. But listen. The Lamar King holiday anyway. Respect the fact that your mama and dad, all of y'all out here, if you got kids playing ball, respect the fact that your mom and dad have put in all that work, all that time. And learn how to play the position.
The Golden Knee Pad Award. Shit.
And learn how to play the position the right way. Yeah,
he did.
Absolutely. They, you know, the rumor is his mom can suck a golf ball through a rubber hose.
Wait. So you
no. Wait. I think we about to end this shit.
Hey, look, no, I was just gonna say. I mean, I heard they used to call him his first down, but that ain't my
See, no. We about to end this shit.
You've been suspended. Where I lose respect for him at is he didn't respect the hard work that his mama's mouth put in and learn how to play the game, play the quarterback the right way.
Got to go, y'all.
We out, y'all. This is a bullshit.
It is the truth.
I mean, $40 do work. You know what I'm saying? So
he should have left his ass over there at the X instead of trying to put him at the quarterback. We wouldn't be having this conversation.
It's his fault, not his mama's, because he's supposed to respect the hard work.
Oh my God! Hey! We out here. Y'all ain't worth shit. Y'all ain't worth shit.
Put your eyes back in your head.
Pry their eyes open and force them to see the truth. We will skin the sheep and sacrifice the weak. The unholy alliance has arrived.